Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our pay-per-view XTW Clash of the Champions. As you know, tonight we're going to start this show off with a tag team match for the tag team championships. Now, the first few in the ring is Akuma and Jey Uso versus their opponent, the tag team champions, Steel and R-Truth. They will go head-to-head against these guys for their championships tonight on XTW Clash of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Steel and R-Truth, they're outside the ring. They're deciding who's going to go first. And ladies and gentlemen, R-Truth says he's going to go first. And ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso is going to go first. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso is in the ring here. He's in the ring that start off with the elbow tie. They start off with the elbow tie here. They're struggling and start off with the elbow tie. Start off with the elbow tie here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso got R-Truth by the arm here. He has him by the arm. Here he has him by the arm. And Jey Uso do a flying leg kick on R-Truth here. On R-Truth. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso, he's trying to pick him up here, but R-Truth looks like he's trying to counter his move. Looks like he's trying to counter his move here. Then R-Truth do a to Jey Uso head here. Ladies and gentlemen, he's putting Jey Uso with the left and the right here. The left and the right here. Punch him in the head with the left and the right. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso gets him by the neck here, and he's turning him around here. He turned him around here, and then, ladies and gentlemen, he got him by the neck here. And ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso do DDT on R-Truth. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Samoan. He's finna get on top of the ring post here, and then it looks like he's finna jump. He's finna jump here. He jumped on R-Truth here, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he's going over the cover. 1, 2 counts. And then Jey Uso tagging his partner Akuma here. He tagging his partner Akuma. And then R-Truth tagging his partner Steel here. Gentlemen, Akuma's ring, Steel's in the ring. And then he takes the Steel sledgehammer. He hits Akuma to the head. He hits Akuma to the head here. Jimmy Steel gets on top of Akuma, and he hits him with his Steel sledgehammer here. He hits him with his Steel sledgehammer, right? But Akuma comes around here. Akuma turns him over. Akuma turns him over here. And ladies and gentlemen, Akuma punch him with a left hand here, with a hard left hand, and he punch him with a hard right hand to the skull here. With a hard right hand to the skull here. And ladies and gentlemen, Akuma slams Steel to the corner ring, and then Akuma kicks Steel in the head. He kicks Steel in the head here. Ladies and gentlemen, Steel Akuma over here to the corner of the ring here. Gentlemen, Steel punch Akuma to the left and the right, to the left and the right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Akuma do a headbutt to Steel here. Ladies and gentlemen, Akuma slams Steel here. And then Akuma, he's gonna do something here. Akuma, he's on top of the ring post here, and he's looking down at Steel here. And then Akuma, he's gonna do a power punch to the midsection. He hits him in the, he hits Steel in the midsection here. This could be over. 1, 2. Gentlemen, Akuma is stopped from getting a pin by R-Truth here. Ladies and gentlemen, Akuma is punching R-Truth with a left and a right here, and then Akuma, he do a uppercut, and then he kicks him with a kick here. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, Akuma has picked up Steel here, and then Akuma throws him to the corner of the ring here. Gentlemen, Akuma is punching Steel with a left and a right. He punches Steel with a left and a right to the midsection here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Akuma, look like he's gonna do an uppercut. He do an uppercut Steel here. And then Akuma, he kicks Steel in the head. Oh my God. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Akuma is going to go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The new tag team champions of the world is Akuma and Jey Uso. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. We have some new XTW tag champions. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for some more action on XTW Clash of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XTW Clash of Champions. Next, in our next match, is going to be Randy Orton, the Intercontinental Champion, versus John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, both men is starting with the elbow tire. They're starting with elbow tire here. Randy Orton has got John Cena by the neck. He got John Cena by the neck here. Randy Orton has got John Cena by the neck. And then somehow John Cena picks him up and he slams him to the mat here. Ladies and gentlemen, somehow John Cena puts him to the corner ring. He's trying to put him to the corner ring here. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton hits him with that and he knocks John Cena down here. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton picks up John Cena here and then he slams John Cena to the mat here. He slams John Cena to the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton gets John Cena here. He gets John Cena and then he throws him. He throws him in the ring and he throws his head to the ring again here. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton has put him to the ropes here. Randy Orton has put him to the ropes here. What he do it? What he do it here? What he do it for John Cena here? For John Cena, he's moving back. John Cena is moving back here. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena hits Randy Orton's head to the ropes here. He hits his head to the ropes. And then John Cena, he do it again here. He do it again. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he do it again to Randy Orton. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena comes up behind Randy Orton and he hits him with a bulldog. He hits Randy Orton with a bulldog here. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena got Randy Orton in his submission move. He got him in his submission move here. Will Randy Orton tap out here? Look like Randy Orton trying to get to the ropes. Look like he's trying to get to the ropes here. And Randy Orton have his hands on the ropes. So John Cena must break free of the hold. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton, he do a clothesline on Cena. He do a clothesline on John Cena here. Ladies and gentlemen, the virus stalking John Cena, and it look like he's trying to do his RKO. Look like he's trying to do his RKO on John Cena here. And ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton trying to do his RKO on John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena catch him. John Cena catch Randy Orton. Gentlemen, John Cena, he's going to do the attitude adjustment on Randy Orton, and then he does the attitude adjustment. The Cena has done it. Cena has done it here. Oh my God, Cena, you can see me. And Cena, he did it. He do a leg drop on Randy Orton. And gentlemen, John Cena go for a pin. 1, 2, 3. The new Intercontinental Champion of the world is John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. John Cena has got back what he lost, the Intercontinental Championship. Stay tuned for some more matches on XTW Clash of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Show is waiting in the ring for the champion, Kenneth, the 7-foot tall, 300-pound Big Show. And ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth, he's walking to the ring here to go against the Big Show here. The Big Show. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men, they're finna go at it for the World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth's finna start off, he's being brave. He's hitting Big Show with a left and a right. With a left and a right here to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show kicks him with a boot to the head. With a boot to the head. from the Big Show. And then the Big Show picks up Kenneth here and he throws him to the corner of the ring. He throws to the corner of the ring here. And Big Show, he hits Kenneth to the stomach. He hits Kenneth again. He hits Kenneth to the stomach. And then the Big Show, he's stumping Kenneth. He's stumping Kenneth down here. And then the Big Show put a boot to Kenneth's head here. The Big Show has put a boot to Kenneth's head. Kenneth trying to pick up Big Show here. And he slams the Big Show. Kenneth slams the Big Show. Kenneth slams the Big Show here. Kenneth slams the Big Show. And then Kenneth, he gets on top of Big Show here. And then Kenneth punches the Big Show with a hard left hand. And he punches with a left and a right. He punches the Big Show with a hard left hand here. He punches Big Show with a hard left hand here to the head. And ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth, he slams Big Show to the corner of the ring. To the corner of the ring. And Big Show falls. Big Show falls here. Big Show falls. And then Kenneth, the champion, he do an elbow drop on the Big Show. And then the Big Show look like he's trying to get up, but Kenneth, he's kicking him to the midsection. He's kicking the Big Show to the midsection here. Oh my God. And Kenneth has picked up the Big Show here, and Kenneth slams the Big Show to his back. And ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth goes for the pin. 1, 2 counts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show turns Kenneth over. He turns Kenneth over on his back here. He turns Kenneth over to the back here. And then the Big Show punches him with a hard left hand. With a hard left hand here. And then he punches him with a right hand. With a hard left and a right here. Big Show is punching him in the head here. He punches Kenneth in the head. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show has picked up Kenneth. And the Big Show is going to do a choke slam on Kenneth. A choke slam on Kenneth here. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, look like Big Show. He's trying to strangle Kenneth. He's trying to squeeze Kenneth here. Oh no. Oh no. And then the Big Show he's going to do a belly to belly. A belly to belly on Kenneth. The Big Show had did a belly to belly on Kenneth here. And then the Big Show is stopping Kenneth. He's stopping Kenneth here. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Big Show is ready for a KO punch on Kenneth. Oh my God, it's gonna look good. I look weak here, and the Big Show KO punch Kenneth. Oh no, he KO punch Kenneth. And then the Big Show, he looks like he's gonna go for the pin. 1, 2. The hell, Mark Henry's in the ring here, and he's punching Big Show in the back. Oh my God. Ding 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 ding. Mark Henry's picked up the Big Show here, and then he throws him to the ring. Oh my God. He throws the Big Show into the ring here. He throws the Big Show into the ring, and he goes see about his partner Kenneth. Oh my God. Oh my God. By disqualification, still the world champion of the world, Kenneth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe Kenneth had this plan. And ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth is still the damn world champion. Oh my God. And Big Show was about to win. But Mark Henry came and saved him out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this match. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more action on XTW Clash of the Champions.